And greetings, travelers. It's me, Kevin C., yet again. In the final stretches of my hernia recovery free time. So we're back again with a new updated version of what we were working on. So, I hope you got those old action pants on and charged up a little bit. It's a Sunday, 10 a.m. for me. Just kind of getting rolling with my day. So, got those action pants charged up a little bit. You know, it's a lazy Sunday. Let's just drink our coffee, grab a little nip, enjoy our building, hang out. No stress, no pressure. And as always, I hope whatever time of the day it is for you and whatever it is you might be doing as you're watching this, well, I hope it's going good. Alright, I gotta get into some lighting, but I got windows to do, got decisions to make, and I got some towers to build and plant. And actually I want to change up some stuff too, because my idea, and the rendering right now is Garbaggio. Granted, the complexity level right here is extreme. So I've been trying to take it slow. If I blue screen, which is probably going to happen, I'm missing something, and something is off over here. If I blue screen, which is more than inevitable, then I gotta fix that. What happened there? I wasn't paying attention. I will do a return and then we will leave this. And Joby, good morning first. And welcome. I made a mistake. What else is new? I could have sworn that was in the right spot. What am I missing? I am missing an upside down right there. And that's gonna be my straight on one, right? Yes. That's why I was having an issue earlier, I think. Okay. And now we gotta flip it, do it. Well, the one bonus is you can usually pick up, you know, if you make a mistake, something happens, you delete one, you didn't do a reload. Look at the render on this. The complexity level I have going on here, though, is not exactly friendly. Let's put it that way. Alright, let's set up for our next tower over here anyway, which is going to be you. So let's put you over here. Wait a minute, why don't I just do this? Yeah. I know I should build differently, but I just can't. I start something and I get carried away, and GT, what is going on? And I see something, I want to do it. I think it'll look neat, but then the game says, you know, you really can't do that. I mean, I know that you can, but you really shouldn't. But I'm like, it looks good. Why can't I do that? Or at least I like the way it looks. Why can't I do that? Alright, let's see if I don't am I putting the right one in? Yeah, I'm missing one, right? Yeah, I'm missing this upside down bit one, right? Yeah, yeah. Alright, so we're going to get rid of you because we don't really need you. We're going to copy you. Get rid of you, put you back in place here. Then we're going to copy you, do that sort of thing. And then bango. Yep, there we go. Alright, I thought I was missing something. Okay. That looks better. So, what I'm kind of thinking, and let's get a look on the outside, and let's save immediately because the game is really, really crazy at the moment. We need to make an entrance more visible. Inside Vortex, what is going on? Thank you for stopping in. Alright, so what I'm thinking... Katrine... is that these windows here, when you look at them, with the plants, kind of have a stained glass vibe. So if I go in and I change the plant color, right, we got sort of the stained glass look. Without, I mean, granted I had to put in a bunch of things. I was just thinking, instead of putting in more glass. And I changed the entire thing. I just kind of... I took out the Trinity knot looking shape. And I replaced it with more of this kind of Celtic cross sort of thing with the arches. And decided, you know, that I didn't like the other look since the beginning. It was just kind of the base idea. And then after messing around and weaving the corridors a bit, hey Veritas, welcome. Adamak, what's going on? Welcome, thank you. I got a raid, but it's only showing 2 people. Only 1 watching now. But yeah, so the way I had it before, where it was rounding out, the corners were it was just bulging out, and it looked weird. You know, I never quite liked it. Catherine, welcome. Thank you for the raid. It shows me and 1 other person watching on YouTube. You gotta love that. YouTube is freaking crazy. But, again, anyway, to sort of reiterate here, I tore all that Trinity knot stuff out and redesigned, you know, used some of the tricks of, you know, moving the corridors around and, you know, pushing things around halfway, you know, with that little slidey bit. And then Pez came in, and I was doing some stuff, and, you know, he was like, oh yeah, that looks good. And then he's like, oh, try this texture. And so then I looked at the texture, and I'm like, oh damn, that really works. So I added the texture to this. Thank you, Pez, great suggestion. But then I was like, you know, do I want to close this up? Do I want to keep it open? And I'm like, I don't want to keep it entirely open, you know, I'd like to do some sort of neat window here. And then I looked at, you know, I did the prefab window, which I am going to put in here to close this section up. Although, part of me is debating on just leaving it open. But I do have one here that I keep walking by to take a look at. Thank you, Katrine. But then, when I put the tower in the window, and I looked at it and was like, oh, that kind of has, you know, a little bit of a stainy glass look. You know, a little interesting. I figured if I throw some color in there, you know, taller plant, you know, would really get that effect. I started with the nip nip, and it is, you know, we're going to keep some nip nip in there, obviously, but this is the galaxy of the Nip Nip King, and this is the Nip Nip King's experimental reserve, experimental strain in here. Had to be grown on a dead planet. There's something about the lack of atmosphere. There is an atmosphere here, but it's very thin. There's something about it. In the soil, there's something in the soil. And then, you know, we'll get in some other plants. Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing something here. Is it missing or is it phasing in and out? That's the question. Alright, that's good. Doing a little spot check here. And then we'll do some building. Okay, if I blue screen, which is entirely possible with this build, and it will do it randomly. The phasing is weird. The rendering is really weird. Sometimes it's good. Most of the time it's just odd. The complexity level is probably way overboard. Especially for a PlayStation. But we'll try it. And when it's all moving, it looks really nice. Bozimoto. Did I miss somebody? Welcome, welcome, Bozimoto. Thank you for stopping in. Alright, again, if I blue screen, I will be right back. This build is really pushing some complexity. Ooh, what is that? That's a... Do I need that somewhere else? No, no, there it is. Okay. We're going to try and get some lighting in here on these sides. And the other archways. I want to highlight those arches on the interior there. Alright, we're going to get those windows in. Those are actually pretty easy to do. Shouldn't take too long. We'll get those upper windows done. Yeah, we need that bit of color change through there. Because we go from red. Do I want to keep that negative or do I want to add that? That's a good question. We may keep that open and not add the window. But I'm not sure. But yeah, I need to highlight the, you know, I want to highlight this bit here with some color. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. Because usually when I put the pill light in here, it shows through. So I need to find a spot where it does not. So maybe something like underneath. Yeah, but the only thing is it's only going to get here. But it's a good start anyway. Let's just see what it does. I want some highlighting on that archway. That might cover it. Oof, the render is so... Oh, that's not bad. Bozimoto, thank you. Yeah, I was going to call it like the Temple of the Nip Nip King, but it doesn't really, it's out in the middle of nowhere. So I was thinking more it's like this crazy strain of Nip Nip that, can only be grown away from, whatever. But I want to change the colors in the planters. I'm just racking it with Nip Nip at the moment, just to kind of keep some consistency, and so I can, I'll play around with the plant portion of it later. I just figured it would be easier to go, all right, let's just chuck it with one thing. But now I'm thinking I should, next couple I plan, I'll do a couple of, trial. All right, so I need to fill in 1, 2, 3 more. This I'm going to keep open. I thought about putting like, a big, trying to come up with some sort of stained glass looking thing here. Royal Moon Nip, yeah. But I started trying it, and I started doing some experiments with it, and I just, I couldn't really come up with something that I liked. And we had so much going on with up here that I felt, leaving this open and just using the interior as, the coverage, and having it look neat as you walked up on it. I thought that would be enough, And then, whatever I get going on the interior. Yeah, I need to put that red light in there. That lighting in that window right in there. Although, do I or don't I? I don't know. See? These are those decisions I was like, Because it looked good either way. And I like the thing that's up on the wall. It almost looks like a bee or a fly, like the wings and the 2 legs on the back, and then the 2 legs sticking out. The other part of the wing up top there. I know it's a little abstract, but if you squint, you kind of tilt your head and, what did you say yesterday? Joby, open your mouth a little. You can see it. All right. I can either continue on this, or we can mess around with the underwater racetrack idea, or I could get the angle for the other thingy that I want to do. Alright, let's get one more of these built. And where's the entrance? Right here. I need to do something to designate that a little bit better. And then put a landing pad in. Alright, let's build a landing pad. That's a little more fun. Moon swag. Alright. There's no resources around there, huh? Did that scan? We didn't see anything. Let's just do something simple. Nothing too complicated. Nothing too crazy. We're gonna need to be out a little bit further, though, I have a feeling. Boodly boop 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 boop. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just wanna keep it simple. Probably gonna be too big, but I mean too close rather. But we're gonna do it anyway. Man, so what are we thinking on the update here? I'm gonna have to go and take a look at the Quicksilver. Whatever the percentages is what I think we're gonna be in terms of getting the update. Is it just me, or does this seem a bit more white than it used to be? It does have a bit more of a... Mirrors, welcome. Of course I can. I'm about to. Well, we're going to keep it relatively simple. And what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I need something. I need medication to make my brain less crazy. And then, what do I need? What else do we need? We need... Oh... You, why not? We're going to shrink you down a little bit, because that's just too big. Alright, so we need a smaller wire. We'll try that, see what that looks like. And thank you, and you, and then you. And then you are just going to place here randomly. Oh, maybe not. Where's that wire I just made? There you are. Get over here. What are you doing hiding over here? There we go, that's what I was looking for. And then we're going to copy you. No, we're going to copy you. We're not going to do other weird adjacency stuffage. And we're going to hope that this works. It's not going to be... Alright, we'll have to move the center. I done screwed up. So that would be... Where would you... Actually, I need to go the other way, don't I? Yes, I do. That's what I was supposed to do. Alright, so... Get you out of here. Why are you not changed? We changed your coloration. And then we're going to do what? Start fresh. Here, here. And then if I want this to be middle-wise, let's take a look at you. You need to be about where? Alright, so... And I always forget which way is right side up and upside down. Anybody remember? Or forward and back? Oh, to the left. The thingy's to the left. Boodly boodly. We could actually just use the landing pad by itself without doing anything, and it would look just fine. We don't need to get all crazy with it. Is it tilted now? It is. It got all tilty. Because they put it on the ground. That's weird. Come on here. Do what I want you to do, please. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to be missing that floor panel under there because I didn't keep my cursor away from the edge. And again, this does not need to be perfect. Well, we should go a little bit smaller, just so that other part's not sticking out the edge. Or you know what? Why not just use this? Let's not get all crazy fancy. Let's just use what we have. It looks good. There's no need to go all wackadoo here, right? Nice and simple. Granted, it stays that way right now, but it might change later. It's gonna change. I don't like that. Just looks like it's plopped there. I mean, we could, you know, just extend this out a little bit. And then we'd have to slide that over. That might be the way to do it. What if it would land on that? But, I don't know if I like that. I mean, at least I know it's going to fit the spot. Alright. There. Will the ship land on that? Just curious what's going to happen here. I don't like this, but I just want to see something. How much space? That's good. I mean, you don't need a ton of space. Get out. You're right there. Right, we need to extend it out a little bit. Bobby McGee, welcome. Loki, welcome. Sorry I missed you there coming in. Thanks for stopping in. We're working on the Nip Nip King's experimental private reserve over here. Alright, so let's bring that back just a tad. Alright, but that's a good width. So we do have that. You can go... Alright, now how do we fancify this? We need to fancify this. We need to make this fancified. I can't just leave it be. What am I talking about? Simple. Alright, what do we need to do here? What can we do? I might get up on the racetrack in a little bit. Gotta be a way to make it work better. It's not really working all that well right now. What if I... Would that work? Let's try it. I'm like, would this work? I don't know. Is it worth doing? That's the even bigger question. Alright, let's get a wire prepping thingy majiggy. I need to measure it, so I'm trying to go by the way I did before. Let's see here. That's good enough. And we need a one. Where is it? The lantern. Thank you. Okay, so I think it was here. We'll try it. But if not... Ah, damn it, I missed. No, I think it was this one here. Right there. Come on. Why is it not? Why are you not doing what I want you to do? There we go. Thank you. Well, that took forever and a day. Alright, let's see what scale we get. Oh, no, I don't want that, actually. I want... because the door looks funny. I want to see if we can land and call our ship, or if it's going to give us an obstruction. Just curious. But we need to be able to take the glass off if it works. So... do we have a snap? We got a snap. Alright. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. Will you I hate that. You get so far and you're like, I got it all lined up, it's look good. Alright, and miss. I don't know if anyone out there has Ghost of Tsushima, but if you do and you haven't done the multiplayer, the Legends, I recommend it. It is a lot of fun. I may even try to live stream it. I think we're going to get an obstruction, but I want to try this anyway. I'm just curious. It would be funny if you could land. It's just kind of where I'm going with it. Agent Circle, welcome. Zoo Gaming's, welcome. Thanks for stopping in, guys. I'll turn around and show you the little craziness I'm just meddling with for now. That should work. I think it's going to just tell me, you know, it's obstructed, but... if it does not... then that would be fun. Again, I wish we could get the full scale, you know, going on. And get the window to snap, you know what I mean? Alright, what's the best way for me to do this? Because we're going to hit that. We're going to have to put this in first. Oh, no, wait. Duh, idiot. That's your problem. You're an idiot. But just being able to scale these up and use these is kind of fun. But I thought maybe because it's an underwater part, maybe, you know, we could get away with something. I mean, I doubt it. It's going to tell me, you know, that it's not going to work. But I was hoping. Get a little living ship under glass, you know. No. Alright. Well, you know, maybe it's, maybe it needs to be raised up, you know, past those railing bits there. Oh, I can't replace it that. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me try something else here. Gonna try and get a pheasant under glass, you know? Oops. Probably don't need all of those landing pads underneath there. I know, it's gonna continue to tell me this. The only other thing I would do here is... The only other way we could do it, yeah. Not clear. Okay. Now, here's my other thought. Unfortunately, we'd have to do it full scale, though, and I don't think it would work. But, well, yeah, hold on. What if I did that, Okay, what would you do, say, if we did something like... Oh, that didn't work. I was like, that's not going to fit. I know. I'm not going to say it when everybody else can do it. That's tilted. It's going to be a pain. It doesn't... Oh, idiot. Hey, moron. Other direction. There we go. Damn it. How am I going to do this? We're already going to have too much stuff in the way there. Let me think about this. Invert the pad, as long as you have 80-ish clearance, it will land, and when you get out, it will point up. Alright, not that either. That's just silliness. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Yay! Alright. I need light. Light! See, that's not enough red. I need to get something going on here, but every time I put an item there, I can see it through the glass. See, right now it looks like there's no, you know, this looks like, almost like there's no glass, but this is actually glass here. Invert the pad as long as you, yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I had an idea, and then I kind of, oops. Oof, where's my coffee? There you are. Wow. Oof. Think we might need to go experiment with the broader experiment, because this is just, now we're just adding in more windows, planters, and then that's pretty much it, and some, you know, a couple of minor little things. I'm not going to try to, the building itself is low-key. That is an light fissure scaled up, is what's going on there. I used to do it with like two light fissures back in the day. I used to take two small ones, put them next to each other so it would, you know, hit a top and bottom and kind of get the side. I had to place it, but now that you can scale them up and make them larger, you can just use one and it fills the whole corridor like that. Actually, you know what? I do have an idea. Let's go play. Let's go throw some parts. Let's just go mess around somewhere. This is neat and all, and I'm pretty happy with the changes that I made to it. You know, that does kind of look like stained glass a little bit. If we get the colors with some different flowers in there, I think that'll look neat. You know, it does have kind of a Celtic, Gotha, cyber, punky, sci-fi, you know, vibe to it. But again, this was, you know, it was just kind of an experiment with the prefab parts and, you know, what I could potentially get away doing with. And then starting with, you know, this all started with making that ball. And see how it turned into more than just the ball. You know, everything you see here came from this one experiment. This one sphere, this one ball, if you will, or glow, or whatever you want to call it, you know, prefab ball, led to all the angles. It also included making the center point for the floor, because I made the sphere, then with the awesome new universal adjacency glitch, I took the prefab, put down a floor, from the floor put down a cube, dropped the cube down, centered the, you know, brought the cube down to the ground, then put the floor in, and then made a circular floor off of that to match this. And then all the angles from all the for all of the pillars here all came from this. So everything started with that one sphere. Started this entire build. And for those of you who have been watching the progression of this, that Celtic knot, the Trinity knot shape that was in the middle, it just looked bulky up at the top. What is the pillar? Yeah. What is the moving lights down the sea? Yeah, in the pillar. Yep. The light fissure. Yeah. Creates the new meta prefab. That's basic. But you know, see what you can do with just the ball. I mean, and that's just one thing. There's all kinds of you know, you got your corridor that you can work from, universal adjacency stuff from that. You have your glitch points here with your electrical connectors, and you got two, you know, you got 4 per lit area, you know, where the dot lights are. Then you manually, you know, like I did here, I manually placed in lights and then glitched in the windows. Yeah. That's the secret strain of Nip Nip that's being grown here on this planet. Had to be grown away from living creatures and things. Otherwise it could completely affect a planet planet's fauna and biosphere. And and even just if you dig on making patterns like I do, and like a lot of us do, just making this, and then even taking the sphere out of this, and then continuing on with, although the ball on the end does kind of break it up nicely. Oh, blue screen.